everybody, this is Grace, and I have a question, and this is not medical advice. It's just a question to hear if anybody's ever heard this before. Like I said, not medical advice, none of that. I'm not a healthcare professional provider. Go ask your own doctor, like your own healthcare professional. But have any of you ever heard that in like the flu seasons, the flu's going around, and in one way that reduces the chance, let's say, one way that reduces the chance of you catching the flu virus, I guess, is for it to be very humid that day. Okay. Does that make any sense at all? Yeah. If it's a very humid day, the chances of catching the flu are reduced. Anybody ever heard that before? Now, see, Adam started telling me about that like earlier this week, and I was like, I've never heard that before. Never heard it, but it makes sense, but I've never heard it. And then last night, I was looking on AccuWeather on my cell phone, and I found a place on it where it talked about the flu, and it said today was a good day because it's going to be real humid, basically, to paraphrase them. But it also mentioned something which I'm thinking they're saying that whenever you do have the flu, what reduces the symptoms is that it's humid outside. Like you're not going to feel as bad that day. Well, I know that from experience, okay? Which is funny, as I've mentioned before. Anytime in the past when I would go to the doctor with what I would think was the flu, they would say, no, it's your allergies. Okay? And it would be flu season, but they're telling me it's my allergies. I think they were wrong, seriously, because I get allergies in November. Every once in a while, when the pollen counts and all these other counts, it's usually in November. It's very different than what it is in February, which is usually when I get what I think is the flu. Okay, so I'm going to judge by that. I'm going to make my own diagnosis. I haven't been in years because they kept telling me that, and it was like, why am I going to the doctor without insurance just for them to say it's your allergies? No, it's more than that. You know. So, but if I would have symptoms of allergies too. Could it be both? I don't know. Anyway, can you tell that I have been in the house for the past 3 days and not going out? Because I'm afraid of getting the flu, and maybe I'm rambling now because, yeah, I don't usually make videos at home because of all the distractions, like as if out in the road is any less, but yeah, when you have dogs that are barking like right up next to you all of a sudden, yeah, constantly moving, jumping around, all that, yeah. But anyway, have you heard any of this, really? I never heard it before, but it makes sense, and like I said, one of them I already knew from experience. Like when I used to get really sick, what they would call allergies, it would turn into bronchitis, and I would develop pneumonia. Okay, one of the things is what helped me is I heard this from since I was a child, just didn't pay enough attention to it, was to drink a lot of water. And seriously, and the reason why I finally figured out, probably I might have been my late 20s, early 30s or something, was because I had to go to the hospital twice with pneumonia. I think it was in my 30s, and 2 different years I went to the hospital, like I said, with pneumonia. And they put me on, they do a banana boat is what they used to call it, and saline. Well, that helped so much, was that saline, isn't that what it's called, saline? And then just drinking a lot of water after that helped me. Now, that's not advice to anybody, because, you can hear people say, you can drown yourself, Yeah, you can drown yourself if you drink too much water. But for me, I'm a gentle giant, as I call myself, gentle giant. So I'm a bigger woman, and for me, I wouldn't remember any time I've been really sick. I'm in a daze as it is when I'm really sick with what I think is the flu. I would have a gallon of water, seriously, just by my bed, because I would be so sick that I wouldn't be able to get up, move around much. I wanted that water right there. My getting up and moving around would be to go to the restroom and back, you know, and every once in a while to go get something to eat. Boy, I'm stream of consciousness today. See what happens when I stay in the house 3 days in a row. And these videos might be stretched out for 3 days. Anyway, but what about you? I mean, what kind of things, you know, what things have you heard? Now, you probably remember people thinking that you catch colds by being out in the cold. Now, that's not what we hear these days, and we haven't for a while, is that you catch a cold because it's cold. It could be because it's cold, because people are jam-packed. They stay inside more, and they spread it around more because they're around one another more. Hit it out, Grace. And you know, that's how it's spread. Plus, washing your hands, people touch their faces, all this kind of stuff. Now, that's what we hear. What's the truth? Who knows? But some people think of that way. And Adam had said something to me the other night, and it was like, really, dude? Do you really think that way? Seriously? Yeah, I said it to him. Because I had been complaining that I wasn't feeling all that well. And that happens to me when this comes on, when I get on the flu coming on. It seems what they call allergies. It would take days for it to build up to where then it gets bad. And I was telling him that I wasn't feeling that great for like 2 or 3 days. I tell him I don't feel that great, and he said something like, "You're going to get the flu because you keep thinking that you're sick with the flu." And I said, "Really, dude?" "Yeah, you know, mind over matter." And I said, "You really think that way?" I couldn't believe he thought that way. But no, I would not see it that way. That you give yourself the flu virus? No. But I get what he's trying to say in a way. But no. You know, hopefully that kind of thought doesn't get out. People think that you give yourself a virus because you're wishing it upon yourself. You know, no. Okay, I think I should go home. What do you think? Yeah, it's been a day. I've made 3 videos, and I think I rambled in all 3 of them. Hey, oh well, I'm a small channel. I can do what I want. Anyway, that's enough for this video for now. If you want to comment on this video, go right ahead. If you want to subscribe, click the circle. If you want to watch another video on this channel, click one of the rectangles. Like, subscribe, comment, and share if you would. And I'll talk to you on another video. Bye.